Oh, hi there. My name is Lilka, and I seduce life by romanticizing femininity and spiritual magnetism. If that sounds like something that would call to you, you are very welcome to join me here on YouTube. And also, you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok by Lilka Aphrodite. So, today's topic is a little Aphrodite wisdom, something to help you master the art of seduction, and also something to help you protect yourself in a way and protect yourself from being taken advantage of and giving away your precious feminine energy, your body, your time, your presence, your glow and your kindness to those who don't deserve it. And in more popular terms, I think these would be called dark feminine tips, but I have never truly understood this distinction between light feminine and dark feminine. To me, femininity itself is mysterious and complex and beautiful and often contradictory. And that is exactly what creates its magic and its mystery and its beautiful divine magnetism. Because magnetic things are often contradicting, as we talked about in my previous video. And I also find it interesting and honestly not quite right that we label things as dark feminine when they are simply a woman protecting herself, having standards and boundaries, and knowing what she accepts and what she doesn't accept, and just choosing accordingly. To me, these are essential parts of a divine woman who knows when to walk and react with softness and kindness, but also knows when to withdraw her precious energy and when to protect herself and not keep on giving to those who don't deserve it. And I also think these goddess qualities, you could say, are essential for us as women because we need these qualities to feel safe enough and protected enough to let our natural softness and kindness bloom and our radiant charm just shine and glow. Because feminine energy cannot glow when you don't feel safe. So you need these things and qualities to protect yourself. So today I have collected 5 lessons or secrets that I believe every woman should understand about men. These are based on my own experiences, but also on psychology and the simple truth that we are built differently, men and women. Our subconscious minds operate through different mechanisms. We as women are often more attuned to these patterns, to see these things, just because our instincts are incredibly sensitive, which is a good thing and a beautiful thing. And we notice these dynamics in others and in ourselves too, often very naturally. So, why wouldn't we learn these wisdoms and use them both in seduction and to understand ourselves and others in a deeper level, because that understanding is essential to create true and long-lasting bonds. The first secret is you have to be the muse, because beauty attracts, but inspiration makes him stay. I think this is the core of everything. There's a saying that behind every successful man, there's a woman, which is very true, very, very true. We could even say that many of the great things men created throughout history were, in the end, inspired by women, or actually for women. I don't say this to downplay the accomplishments of men in any way, but to highlight this beautiful dynamic between the masculine and the feminine. We as women, we don't just create, we inspire creation, which is so beautiful. I just got goosebumps as I am talking about this, because this is truly so magical. And ask any man in a happy relationship why they love their partner and why he's grateful for her. Very often he will say, because she inspires me to be better, to aim higher, to evolve. And this doesn't happen through pressure, nagging, or force from your part. It happens through magnetism and inspiration. And you don't need to ask him directly to be more or to do more for you or in general. You evoke the desire in him naturally, inspire him to do so. If you feel like he's always evolving with you and he's capable of anything with you by his side, he will never want to let you go. The second secret is their love language is absolutely different than ours. Men do not care what you say to them or what you do for them, but they remember how you made them feel. As I mentioned earlier, we are built differently, emotionally, psychologically, subconsciously, and also in the way we naturally want to show and receive love. Women often seek safety and emotional security first and foremost, and we like to be protected and taken care of. And men also desire stability in a way, but it's rarely their first emotional need or their first emotional driver. What makes a man fall in love is something harder to put into words. I would say it's your magnetic quality and ability to make life feel magical. And this doesn't come from grand gestures or exceptional things from your part. It comes from your feminine essence, your softness, your playfulness, your presence and your joy, and how you give meaning to things for them. And this is the feeling they will remember forever about you. And this difference explains also why men and women often react differently to a breakup. Women tend to feel the pain immediately because they have just lost the safety and the security, which is our primary need in a relationship. But with time, we realize that we will be okay because we will heal and we still have our magic. Men, on the other hand, they may seem unaffected at first because they haven't lost that sense of security that we just lost. But weeks or months later, they will suddenly feel that loss deeply and all at once, because they realized what's missing, and that is that warmth, that joy, that magic of feminine energy that gave flavor and color to life. The third secret is men never value what they didn't have to work for. Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard a man saying something like this? I love my partner, my girlfriend, or my wife so much. I am so grateful for her, so grateful to have her, and I feel so lucky. And I also didn't have to work for her, like at all, like in any way. She was just handed to me like this precious, beautiful, kind, soft woman was just handed to me like this. Exactly. No one values what they didn't have to work for or fight for, was just tossed to them without them having to prove in any way that they are worthy of it. Men once burned down lands and went to fight wars for women. We are still those women. Some of us just haven't learned to see ourselves that way yet. So, be a challenge, but in a playful way. Seduction should be fun in the end. This doesn't mean playing games or being cold or pretending to be hard to get. I think it's more like you still let him know in a light and playful way that he's welcome to pursue you and amuse you and court you, but it won't be easy. And he doesn't want it to be easy. In the end, he wants to feel worthy of something as precious as you. The fourth secret is that they may settle. This one is a hard one, but it's incredibly important. And if you learn this, you will protect yourself from heartbreak and from being taken advantage of for years maybe, giving away your body, your time, your feminine energy, and your precious presence to someone who probably knows all along that you are not the one for them. You are not their true love. And studies show that men often know very early on whether a woman is the one for them or not. And yet, they may still stay with you. They may still settle temporarily. If you have to chase him, convince him in any way, or trick him into choosing you, that is a clear sign that he doesn't view you as his dream woman. So he actually never did choose you, even if it may feel like it. He just settled for you for now. You can avoid this by choosing the one who is 110% certain of you and who also shows this through his actions, who chooses you consistently from the beginning. This is why it is so important to fall in love with proof and action, and not just words and potential and promises. The fifth secret is that they love to feel needed. This last one is more lighthearted than the fourth one, but it's so true regardless. And by learning this, you make your own life so much easier and so much softer, and also your relationship stronger. There's a reason our fairy tales and ancient stories show the dynamic of the princess and the knight. You don't have to be completely dependent and helpless to be saved, but just understand that men deeply enjoy being of service to the feminine, and especially to a woman they love and care for, but just to the feminine in general. So let him feel like that knight. The method for this is very, very easy. Let him help you. Big and small things in everyday situations, just let life present these opportunities to you to apply this. Just ask for help in a soft and kind and feminine way, because they love to feel needed by a woman specifically. And this here is true Aphrodite wisdom, because you make him feel the most masculine with all the things you don't have to do yourself. So that is all I have for today. I hope this inspired you, and I would truly love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in the comments and maybe add your own wisdom on this topic as well. You are very welcome to stay a little bit longer with me. You can subscribe here on YouTube and also watch my first video, which is about how to be iconic and how to build your own visual altar in the mind of others. It's wonderful. It's another feminine Aphrodite magic. So you are very welcome to stay here with me on YouTube for a little longer. And you can also find me on TikTok and on Instagram by Lilka Aphrodite. Until then, be your own muse and seduce life.